most women, right, don't take criticism real, right? So even if she asks you something, let's say, you know what, are you making me happy? And I look at you and say, no, you're not. You're not doing this. I feel like your cooking is not that good. I feel like I'm not getting sex as frequently as I would like, or as frequently as you advertised when we were in the dating stage. I feel like you are not that attentive to me in things that you don't benefit from. I feel like, you know, XYZ, a man get to laying that shit out to most women. If we gonna be honest, she gonna, like, all she heard is what I'm not doing. And typically how that goes is it gets flipped immediately. Oh yeah, well, when you do this, or what you doing, instead of actually taking the criticism that a man's giving you, going back to work on it and implementing it into the relationship, like men have to do. So that's why I feel like the disconnect is, women talk like it's very easy for this man to just communicate what you're not doing and I'll go fix it. That's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what Buddy said is like super important. I know as guys, you know, we deal with this all the time. The gaslighting, the whataboutism, so on and so forth, instead of just taking it in. But before we get into this video, man, it's your favorite everything, JR Wisdom. Hit that like and subscribe button along with the bell. That way you receive all the notifications for all of my future videos that have content like this. Let's run it up to 100,000. Quit playing with me. Fellas, we know, women know this as well. They can't take criticism. You know, it's automatically, you're attacking me. You're attacking me. But a woman can freely, and women know this. Women can say things to us that they don't, I don't like you doing this. I don't like that you're doing this. I don't like this. But the moment you say that to a woman, she loses it. You're attacking me. Oh, something's wrong with me, because it's this princess fairy tale mentality that nothing is wrong with me. Something is wrong with you. And that's not right. That's not right as adults. Doesn't matter gender regardless. We should be able to, I wouldn't even want to say correct. We should be able to say, hey, you know, I'm not feeling that. You know, you hurt my feelings. You know, I don't appreciate that. I would like if you talk to me this way. Hey, I don't like that you only are interested. Like he said, you're only interested in something if it benefits you. Hey, you're doing this to me. You're making me feel this way. But women can say that and it not be an issue. I'm not saying, guys, this is what, you don't have to be stoic at all times, but you do have to be centered. But there's nothing wrong with letting a woman know that, hey, I'm not feeling that. You're out of line. I don't like you talking to me like that. If you continue to talk to me like that, this conversation's over. It's not about being an asshole or ghosting someone. It's about communication. Communication, and that's why I say with women claim that they're great communicators, but a lot of times they're really not. Some dudes shut down too as well, but most of the time women shut down because they take it as a personal attack and they use whataboutism. Okay, I'm doing, well, what about you? What about, you know, what you didn't take the trash out. You know, you're an asshole. What about 2 years ago when you did this to me? It's not, like, it's disingenuous. Instead of sitting back and taking it, okay, this is how my man feels about me. This is what's going on. What can I do to remedy this situation? What can I do to fix it? Instead of, women will stay stagnant in this place where I'm perfect. I'm perfect. You're the one that has the issue. And I'm not about to fix anything, because there's a ton. I've never heard any complaints before. A lot of times it's just a bunch of dudes that just want to get some ass, so they'll tolerate that for the time being. So they get some ass and they keep it moving. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things that you ladies, I think a lot of guys, I think I would say that's a top 5 complaint that a lot of men have with women, is that you're hard to talk to. You don't, and accountability is the biggest word, which falls under this. Accountability comes in and you're just like, I'm not about to address any of these things. You know what I'm saying? I'm the shit. I'm the woman. I'm the one with the pot of gold in between my legs that you want and every other man wants. So I don't have to fix anything, which is very unfortunate that women think this way, right? It's very unfortunate. And you would realize what I like to tell women: a man will do anything for you if you're just open to communicate and say, hey, I was wrong, baby. I was just emotional in the moment. But that's too logical for a woman to say. Baby, I was just emotional in the moment. I apologize. What can we do to fix this? You say that to a man, and basically a man will melt like putty. Not that putty melts, but a man will melt, in your hands. He's there because that's what we want to hear. Women act like you don't care to really disarm a man other than taking your panties off. Right? You say you want the emotional part of a man, you want an emotional reaction out of a man, but you don't care about you want to keep this chip on your shoulder. And I think that that's not cool. And a lot of you take that shit into your 40s, 50s, 60s, and you die like that. But you claim to be empaths, and my zodiac sign says this, and I don't have to be this type of way. I don't have to be caring. I'm a cold ass, bitch ass Leo. I'm a Scorpio. I don't give a fuck about a nigga's feelings. I'm a Virgo, blah, blah, blah. We have to stop with this. You know what I'm saying? We have to be, for real. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Just think about what it is in a moment. And it's funny that what he said, so many women react that way, and you'll go back and say, well, we're emotional creatures. We can do that because we're women. Imagine a man saying some shit like that to you. I can fuck these bitches because I'm a man. Bruh, that shit would never fly. That shit would never fly. Like, for sure, it would never fly. And you ladies have to think about that. But that's why a lot of times you don't end up with the guy you want. Because a guy who's in tune with himself, has a high EQ, and basically won't tolerate that, is just on that type of time. You know what I mean? And you just have to come to terms with that. So I think just if we can learn to address that, a lot of the issues that we have in relationships wouldn't be as much. If we're open to stop being so hard all the time and do some self-reflection and going inside and listen to what our partner, who we are supposed to trust, has to say about us, then I think that means a lot. I think that would go a long way, and I think that we would have a lot more love in the relationships if we're able to do that. And the men who stay in relationships with a woman that does that, it's just not realistic. You know what I mean? So anyway, let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. Have you guys ever been in a situation where someone was doing this to you and you were like, yo, this shit isn't cool. I'm tired of this. I'm done playing these games. You know what I'm saying? Or you really want to communicate with that person, but they're just not up for it. And they just want to gaslight you and just start an argument. Well, you do. Hey, this is what you do the same thing. You do this, and you do everything is just you do this. What about this? What about that? And it's just like, it gets tiresome, man. It gets old. And men do get tired as well. And that's why a lot of times they just are able to just walk away as well. And you're just like, I give him this good pussy and he still walked away. Yeah, because it's the mental part of it, baby. But you don't think about that. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. It helps to support the channel. Follow me on Instagram. And with that being said, much blessings and abundance to you all. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Stick around for the next video that's about to pop up on the screen right now. And with that being said, this is Wisdom. Peace be upon you, and I'm going to see you on the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth them.